London, 1888. The heart of the British Empire, proud, powerful, and glittering on the surface. But beneath that polished veneer, the streets of Whitechapel hid a nightmare. Narrow alleys reeked of filth and desperation. The poor huddled under broken lamps, and in that darkness, something far more sinister was waiting. It began on a cold August night. A woman named Mary Ann Nichols was found dead, her throat slashed, her body mutilated with eerie precision. Days later, Annie Chapman suffered the same fate. Then came Elizabeth Stride and Catherine Eddowes, killed on the same night, and finally, Mary Jane Kelly, whose murder was so horrific that even seasoned officers were shaken to their core. The killer moved unseen, striking with surgical skill and vanishing into the fog before anyone could react. No one knew who he was, a doctor, a butcher, a nobleman in disguise. London's tabloids gave him a name that would haunt history forever: Jack the Ripper. Letters began arriving at police stations, signed with that chilling alias, taunting the authorities, mocking their failure. Scotland Yard was in chaos. Detectives questioned hundreds, searched hospitals and morgues, even tracked rumors of secret societies and royal conspiracies. But the Ripper was always one step ahead, a shadow in human form. Then, as suddenly as it began, the murders stopped. No arrest, no confession, just silence. In a city forever scarred. More than a century later, Jack the Ripper's identity remains a mystery, but his legacy is far darker than the crimes themselves. He exposed the rot within Victorian London, a world that ignored its poor until their suffering became spectacle. And so, in those foggy streets of Whitechapel, the Ripper's shadow still lingers. A chilling reminder that the real monsters are often born from the darkness society chooses not to see.